I'm speaking to somebody who is dispelling any negative thoughts about money. Okay? This is somebody who has lived with money blockages their entire life, could have grew up poor, could have just come from a poor lineage, and you're breaking that curse. Okay? So, in the past, you've had negative thoughts about money, negative thoughts about being able to pull in resources. Okay? This is you having to reach out for others for assistance in money matters. This is you having to ask your angels for help, your guides for help, people for help, just to keep you afloat. Okay, that is changing right now. Okay, and I see that because I have the first house and the second house. Okay, so I'm going to read you guys what the first house and the second house means, okay? Give you a better understanding here. So the first house is all about yourself, your body, your presence. All right? The first house rules the self and shows key characteristics of your identity. This might include attributes like your appearance and your presence. The first house can also indicate behaviors and how you choose to express yourself. This house represents how you are seen by others based on first impressions and the masks you wear in the world. The first house also determines the ascendant sign, and the ascendant is the cusp of the first house. When interacting with the first house, lean into your identity and the ways you choose to express yourself. What sets you apart from everyone else? Embrace these qualities. So, this shows me, the first house, that you're focusing on yourself, your appearance, how you are coming off to other people in the world. This is about the way you choose to present yourself to others. And you could be shedding a mask. And I see that with this card, because this is how you were in the past. You know, you didn't believe that you were worthy enough to have what you wanted. And you're breaking that money block, okay? Because we have the second house. This is one of my favorite houses. All right? So, the second house deals with finances, value, and possessions. The second house rules material possessions and is known as the house of values and assets, which includes money, real estate, and investments. Based on your own value system, the second house reveals how you attract money and choose to spend it. Likewise, it can show you how you repel money based on the beliefs that you have around your worth. The key to material stability lies in the second house, with accumulated assets often reflecting inner security and how a person feels about themselves. So, you ever heard that saying, less is more? You know, you see all those people around you, all your neighbors and stuff, and they have big trailers and boats and ATVs and big houses and horses and cattle and whatever, and they have all this stuff. And it looks like they're doing so well. And you're like, oh my God, you know, I wonder how they do it. Like they have it all. They're doing so well. But what you don't see is underneath that first house mask of theirs is that they're drowning in their bills, in their debt. They have to go to work every single day to get up just so they can make enough money to pay these debts off. So if you're somebody right now who doesn't have a 9-to-5, you don't own a house, maybe you don't have any car payments to make or whatever, you are truly free. While those other people who seem to have it all are stuck in a cycle of work, and they're drowning in it, right? So it doesn't matter how little you have. What matters is your mindset, okay? Because you could have less than all of those people, but still have more than them in the end, okay? So, you know, how we see ourself, our self-worth, our first house, that determines everything. Because our core beliefs of ourself is what dictates the outside world around us. If you don't think that you deserve to have things, you're not going to have things. But if you think that you do deserve to have things, they're going to come to you with ease. Okay? So, after saying that, there is a windfall of abundance coming for you as soon as you break these thoughts, this thought pattern. Break out of this matrix loop of living to work and working to death. Okay? There is a windfall of abundance coming to you. This could be wise counsel or just good fortune. Okay? This could be an exciting career opportunity, a lucrative contract, significant purchases like a home or a vehicle. Look at how happy this little girl is. And do you notice that it's a little girl on here? This isn't a grown woman that's accumulating a house and vehicles and new job opportunity. No, it's a little girl because she has dealt with her inner child. So healing involves a lot of inner child work, a lot of reparenting our inner child, a lot of telling ourselves that we're good enough, making ourselves remember who we are. So when you see this little girl, or even if you think back to yourself when you were a little kid, a little boy or a little girl, like, would you ever look at that kid and say, like, you can't do that? You're not worthy of that. That's not for you because you're not good enough. No, you wouldn't. Not at all. You would never say that to a little kid. And if you did do that, you're a dirtbag, and I don't think you belong on this channel. I don't think those people are here. You know? You guys are good people. You've went through hard, traumatic experiences and upbringings and a lot of just challenges, a lot of lessons. And now you're finally learning that you are worth it, that you are abundant on the inside. You know that abundance comes from the inside and then gets poured out, okay? So justice is coming for you. If you've lived 30 plus years of your life very hard and everything's been hard and hard and hard and work and work and work, you know, the second half of your life is going to be easy peasy. So it says, be impartial and objective. Stand up for what you believe in. Try to see all sides of a situation. You will win if your position is one of integrity. And you guys do have integrity. If you didn't, you wouldn't be here. Right? You're the type of people that would help a little old lady across the street, help her carry in her groceries, feed the stray cats outside. You guys are dreamers. You never stop dreaming. Your soul craves change. You were never meant to be stuck in this Five of Pentacles energy. This is just the matrix test, the karmic test, the soul family test, our DNA trauma challenges that we have to get past. It's the chains that we have to break in this lifetime for this lineage. So our kids don't have to go through that. So our kids don't have to go through that. So this is you trusting yourself, trusting in the divine, having faith. Always have faith. Your angels are guiding you, all right? There's some kind of a new start for you, okay? All you have to do is put your fears aside and take the leap. And this new start could be something in communications. So I don't know if you guys are making a YouTube, or if you're like some kind of a party planner, or you are an accountant, or you're writing, like maybe you're writing a book, or maybe you're a 911 call center operator, or maybe you're just traveling for work. Whatever it is, it involves communication, Mercury energy, and that involves your throat chakra and opening up your throat chakra. So in order to get out of this poverty consciousness, you guys are going to have to open up that throat chakra. Speak your truth. You deserve to be heard. What you have to say is important. The things that you think about, your dreams, are worthy of sharing. Okay, confirmation. Anyways, you guys are so protected. I have like 3 angels on here. This guy. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not. Anyways, it's just interrupting my video and my train of thought. It's driving me kind of crazy. So I'm going to let you go. But you guys just keep on doing you. Your money's coming. Look at this. I got money in the bank. Shorty, what you think? All right? Anyways, I love you guys. Have a good day. Bye.